Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up. Got a special guest here in the studio. But first, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at the corner of Baldwin and Highway 77. Looking good today now. The high is going to be 85, low 73. Again, check out this water temperature we talked about last week, way up in the 80s. Well, this morning it's 77 degrees, so is that about a 10-degree drop since last week with all this turbulent water and wind we've had. So be aware of our water temperature. It's down. Take a look at our river readings brought to us by Sandhill Seafood up on Highway 77, just past Bozeman School. Really good seafood. Looking at Apalachicola, Bluntstown is at 7.8. And it's still rising, and it's going to rise. I feel like it's going to get on up there. And the Choctawhatchee Caryville is at 9, and it's still rising. Both, we said this yesterday and today, both rivers are on the rise, and they're going to continue rising the next couple of days because we've had a lot of rain north and northeast of us. All right, tide chart brought to us by Kent, Forest Lawn and Funeral Home and Cemetery. Again, good tides. Looking on the chart there on the screen, today is actually September the 14th. We're almost halfway through September, believe it or not. You see that incoming tide, then it's going to be dropping out. It's going to be a high tide at 4:08 this morning, and it's going to be dropping out fast. So you got an outgoing tide, and keep in mind you got that west wind too. So you got an outgoing tide. You got some good water movement this morning with a really strong tide, and also tomorrow and Saturday be some good tides. Our marine forecast, southwest at only 5 to 10. So this will be the calmest day we've had in about 6 or 7 days with our wind situation, only 5 to 10. All right, we're going to take a break and come back with our guest. Welcome back, folks, and welcome to our special guest, Lydia Graff. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Coach Chester.
Okay, listen, I could tell you a lot about this young lady because I've known her since she was born, and she was one of my former students, and welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay,
it's good to be here.
In my Mosley class of 06, I believe, but her dad and I have been close friends and worked together. Coach Bill Graff at Mosley was the offensive line coach, weightlifting coach, since 1978. We've been friends since 1978. With Bill Graff, they don't come a finer man than your dad.
I know that's right.
So anyway, he had 2 girls, and they came along, and he made them take outdoor ed.
Yep.
But I know you wanted to anyway.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't have missed that.
Well, tell us, I know you were active at Mosley back in the day and played volleyball. You were a good volleyball player.
Oh, yeah. I played volleyball at Mosley and then went on after Mosley to play in college at Gulf Coast. Played there for 2 years and then went on to basically do what I'm doing now, which is X-ray.
Okay. Folks, this is a spontaneous show by this, and I haven't seen her in quite some time. And yesterday, we were working out at Fusion. I just walked out and I heard somebody, "Coach, Coach!" And I turned around and saw this big old smiling face, and we just ran with a hug, like in a movie. I haven't seen her so long. So, and I asked her, I knew on Facebook she's with me, so I know sort of where she is and what she's been doing. I said, Lydia, you got to come on the show tomorrow. What? So I said,
yeah, I wasn't expecting that, but.
So this is a spontaneous show, and we're just going to talk about how exciting of a life you can lead, doing all kind of fun outdoor stuff and just being a really good person. So let's pick it up now. You were at Gulf Coast and you were an X-ray technician.
Yes. As soon as I graduated, I went on to work here in town, and then jobs were just kind of becoming a little bit more scarce. So I ended up taking a traveling position, and ended up moving up to Montana eventually.
She was really traveling.
Yeah.
And I keep up with some. There's some traveling nurses that there's a real good feel for young ladies.
Oh man, yeah, it's great. I made pretty decent money doing that, and got, the experience of a lifetime.
Yeah, and you got to go to different places and all.
Yes.
And you just about as far away from here as you can get.
Just about.
You were telling me in Montana. What part of Montana are you in?
I'm in Libby, Montana, which is basically like the most northwest corner you can get to Montana. So basically I could throw a rock to probably Canada and Idaho from where I live.
That is amazing. And like I say, I see every now and then, and you got real active. We're going to talk about it later. We've got a lot of pictures to show you. but I just wanted her to come on and talk about, with a good foundation of outdoor stuff. I know. Let's talk about the outdoor ed class. I asked you a while ago, what was your favorite part of outdoor ed?
Oh, I liked the fly fishing part. That was, it's definitely a technique to it, and I've done a little bit of it since then, but I'm still learning that technique.
Well, you're in a special place out there. In fact, that's on my bucket list. I always wanted to fish at Blackfoot River because of the movie A River Runs Through It.
Right.
And you're north of there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not a lot of people know this either, but the movie The Revenant, that was also filmed in the town right next to where I am.
No kidding.
In Troy. Yep.
Well, that's such a natural, beautiful area out there.
Yep.
That is cool.
Yeah.
And I know my daughter and them went out there, and she went by the library in Missoula, Montana, where the movie took place, and they had a little plaque of the McLean family and all. She knew that's on my bucket list, so I'm going to get out there, and I'll swing by and see you too.
Oh, well, there you go. Absolutely, you better.
Okay, your dad, Bill and Pris Graff, and they both retired from teaching.
Yes, living the retirement life. They're loving it.
Now, Lydia, that is a family name?
Yes. Okay. It's on my dad's side. It's my great aunt's name. So, yep.
Okay. And you have one sister, and she's married with a little boy.
Little Jackson boy. He's my little pride and joy there.
Now, I was asking if you were going. I know you're going to fly back. You're leaving tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow I'm going back to Montana.
You came here just in time for the storm.
Yes, I told you earlier I was basically going from one natural disaster to another. We got fires, a lot of fires going on in Montana right now. And
isn't that amazing how nature, you can't control it?
Oh, you can't.
And,
no, you can't.
I've been reading about the fires real bad out there.
Oh, they're bad. From what I've heard, they've burnt up about 1 million acres so far in just Montana. So.
And then most people are leaving town. You're coming into town.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, it was honestly nice to get out of the snow, though. Or, I mean, the smoke.
Yeah, the smoke was bad.
It was pretty bad.
And, okay, what about now? I ask you, if you were going to drive from Panama City to Montana, how long would it take you? About
3 days.
3 days.
And that's hard driving days.
So you don't do that very often, do you?
No.
Okay, look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and show you some of Lydia's pictures. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Our guest this morning, Miss Lydia Graff, former Mosley Outdoor Ed alumni, but also very active in outdoors, living as a traveling nurse in Montana.
X-ray tech, but
X-ray tech, okay.
Kind of.
Is that hard to do? Is that hard? Is that pretty, the job itself?
I mean, learning it is difficult, but like everything, you get to learn it, and it gets easier.
And you got normal hours? Or you got...
Yeah, I actually have a really good schedule right now, so it's 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
So always some to inspire some of our young people, something to go into, because it's a big field.
It's a big field. It's a good field to go into. Yeah. I've enjoyed it.
And you can get your work out here at Gulf Coast, or
yes.
Good deal. Okay. Yep. All right. So let's move on and look at provided her with a way to travel, and we're going to start on these pictures. I want you to. We got a bunch of pictures. I told her to send me some pictures, and she sent me some. Wow, this
I
first
love taking pictures. I mean, that is kind of my
I got another.
My job, I guess.
Okay, here we go. All right, tell us about this picture.
Okay, so this is actually just kind of a picture of the mountain range, the Cabinet Mountain Range there out in the wilderness. It was on a hike that I went on with one of my buddies. It was a 22-mile hike out to see that one. Yeah, we did it in one day.
No way. Yeah. Okay, I've hiked the Appalachian Trail, and if you hit 13 to 14, that's a tremendous hike. You went 22?
It was a butt kicker, and it was a lot of uphill, but and that was actually on the same hike. That was to the lake, this lake called Minor Lake, one of the lakes up in the mountains, and it was beautiful. Just beautiful, and just so much wildlife, and that was actually not that long ago. It was actually before the fires, the smoke started barreling in. So we actually got lucky to get some of these nice pictures.
The first thing I want to look at is go fishing.
Yes, I heard that lake got some good fishing in it, but we did not take our poles. No, we didn't have time. We had too much hiking to do.
Next time, take your pole.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and that's the name of the mountain.
Yeah, that was on that same hike, actually.
How did you get the name of the cabin? Do you know? Oh, looking
I
at history.
think it is French, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's some derived from some French word
Okay.
or
All right,
something
very
like
good.
that. But
All right, now what? This is
that's
what are you doing right here?
I'm kind of throwing out a pistol move and like I don't know, praying or something. But that's on our river,
Hey, look,
the
what river?
Kootenai River.
Okay.
It's the river that kind of runs in through town. I live about a mile away from it,
Wow.
where I live.
Wow.
So there's kind of a little story that goes along with
Well, I
this
was going to tell you
picture.
first you need to mow the grass.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that ain't my yard, so
Okay.
I don't have a responsibility for that grass. But me and my friend actually saw a moose like right where I'm looking.
Okay.
But it's not there anymore. We actually went back and tried to find it, and that's when she snapped this picture. But there was this giant moose. We walked up on it, and she goes, as soon as we turned the bend, she goes, "Is that a person?" and she's like, and whenever we got back to the trail, I was like, "Why did you think that was a person? That was way too big." And she's like, "Well, because I thought it was a person with a cow or something." And I mean, it was just,
Well,
it was.
I guess the moose are huge out there.
They are, and apparently they're pretty aggressive. They're apparently the most aggressive animal to walk up on
So
out there.
You do have to be careful.
Yeah, they say they're even more aggressive than mountain lions or bears. So.
Wow. And this
And that's me and my dog. I had to throw that in there.
What's your dog's name?
That's Rocco.
Rocco.
That's my boy right there.
Very good.
That's going up to Lee Lake.
Okay, the dog's changed.
Yeah.
Metamorphosized. What is this?
So that's actually at Glacier National Park.
Okay.
That's a mountain goat, and I got a lot of crap for this whenever I put this on Facebook because a lot of people said, "You're not supposed to get that close to the goat," and I'm like, "Well, tell the goat that because he's the one that walked up on me while I was taking the picture."
Yeah.
So
It wasn't your fault.
exactly. So
Yeah, he wasn't scared, was he?
no, he was.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And that's
beautiful.
Lee Lake. That was it's a beautiful lake.
Wow.
And that's I think that's in the spring, like last year's spring.
Okay,
when we went there.
You see when I make movies out there. Look at that little waterfall.
Yeah,
Wow.
that waterfall. That's also on the way up to Lee Lake. I like hiking up to Lee Lake. It's kind of an easy hike.
How far of a hike is that?
It's a 3-mile round trip, but
not
the
bad at all.
last little bit of it is like straight up. So
Okay. It makes it a challenge. Huh?
Exactly.
You carry a stick with you or anything? Or?
I don't, but I see a lot of people
Yeah.
who do. I carry my dog. He kind of pulls me up. So-
As you get older, you get older.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, what's this?
Well, there's a lot of rodeos in Libby, and
cool.
so I actually was jogging one day and saw all the bulls out there, and I was like, wow, these are really cool. And then the guys came over, they're like, you want to touch it? And I was like, yeah,
That's
I
cool.
want to touch it. So
That's cool.
grabbed the bull by the horn there.
Yeah, you did grab the bull by the horn. What are you jumping on this one?
Just a rock. I don't know. I just thought
So
that
you
was a
say-
cute picture. That's my best friend's kid right there. She has a set of
cool.
twins, and
Oh, cool.
like they're the cutest little boys there. And that's the great part about Libby is like the people there. They just kind of took me in, and like the community there is great, you know.
great.
And
That's good. Check out this outdoor girl. What
yeah,
are you shooting here?
it's a 22. I'm not sure what,
Okay, but you're shooting.
I'm shooting.
And
Exactly.
One of the first things you told me yesterday that you just got or
my hunting license, and I just bought a new rifle. So
what
it's
kind?
it is a 308 Ruger American.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be hunting this year, so watch out.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, do you are you a resident now? You've been there long enough to be a resident?
Yes,
So
yes.
you can get a resident license, and then do you have to get in a lottery for the moose and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do. It's harder to get like your moose tags, your
here it is.
sheep or goat. Real hard to get a goat tag, I've heard.
Really?
But I'm putting it for I guess what you call the regular conservation,
Conservation. Now,
or whatever.
the season up there is pretty like right now because it gets too cold later on, right?
Right.
So
Exactly.
It's getting up there.
Yes,
Okay.
I
When do y'all-
think around Thanksgiving is when it ends. Rifle season
And
ends.
now it's Thanksgiving. So right now this is September. Y'all getting the snow yet?
No, we need snow to put out
for the
those
fire,
fires,
yeah.
but And now that's
is
me
this?
kissing a fish. That's
Well, we taught you right, but what kind of fish is that?
so that's a salmon. That's
See now, I just sort of wrapped around. Yes. You caught that?
I did. And I actually caught a lot more than that year. It's
Wow.
It's my favorite time of year is snagging season.
Okay, what time of year is that?
It's actually I'm about to go back home and be like upon the
right in the middle of
season. The 15th is the start of snagging season up
That's
there,
awesome.
and it's absolutely amazing. It's so fun.
Is this like an area you do it in? Would you-
Yes, actually, that's Kootenai River Falls. That's where The Revenant was filmed.
Yeah.
And that's also where a majority of people go to snag these salmon whenever they go on their run.
Do you throw out like a treble hook?
So it's a treble hook,
Okay.
yes, and you get it caught in lots of rocks. So you better pack a couple of those hooks.
Really?
Yeah, but once you get the technique down, you get to where you're not getting caught in the rocks as much.
Well, send me some pictures of those, and when you get some, get some, I'll put it on the show.
Absolutely,
Okay?
yeah.
All right, let's take our final break, and we'll be right back with Lydia. Okay, welcome back. Sitting here with Lydia Graff, daughter of Bill and Pris Graff. I taught with Coach Graff for almost 40 years, and I will tell you this: what kind of man he is. You can put this in a nutshell. On occasion, we all need someone to pray, and I always, one of the first person I ever went to asked, I said, Bill, I said, would you pray for me and my family when you get a chance? And that's the kind of guy he is.
Absolutely,
and he's an awesome guy, and I get to see him every now and then working out too. So anyway, let's move on. Let's look at our fishing game time today. Blue Water Outriggers brings this to us 7:44 to 9:44 this morning, and this evening 8:14 to 10:14. Okay, now move on. Next picture. We got a lot of pictures. And you're a Florida State fan?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I understand that. And I'll forgive you for that, but go ahead. All right, now where are you now?
So this is also at the Kootenai Falls out there, and it's actually in the town right next to me called Troy.
Okay.
And it's just kind of the upper part of the falls there.
There's
Coach.
Speaking of big money, the kids, he coached football. His nickname was Big Money. And Coach Bill Graff. That's a great picture right there.
Yeah,
he looks like a mountain man.
He looks like a grizzly there.
That's good. Now I know, is this your car?
No, goodness, I wish it was. But actually,
that don't fit.
there is a time of year. It's actually another one of my favorite times of years. It's called Hot August Nights, and it's put on by the Igniters Club there in Libby, and they shut down an entire street so that they can do this giant burnout contest up and down this road.
That's cool.
And it's just a ball. It's like spring break in Libby. It's really cool. A lot of people just come there and watch the cars just
I see y'all have
for smoke.
Across the road, truckload mattress sale. We have the same people here.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we're fishing right here. What is this?
So this is me down at the bottom of the falls, snagging.
Snagging.
So yeah, that was
so
my
you used a spinning reel to do that with.
Yes,
Okay.
and that was actually my first year doing it, and I didn't really catch as many that first year, but I'm getting better. I'm hitting my limit every time now. So every time I go. So
are you is it this time of year you do it? You said.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. So the 15th of this month.
It's
So
like
a couple
season.
days.
There's a season on it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, get a facelift on this. What is
Yeah.
what is this right here?
So I went with one of my buddies hunting, and we ended up finding that elk head.
Okay.
Down at the bottom of the mountain on our way back to the truck, and I was just like, "Wow, this thing is right here." Apparently, they have like ivory teeth or something, but we couldn't find any of those in there. So
okay,
that's me and my best friend Hannah. We caught a bunch of that. That was last year. I think that was our first fish, maybe, but. And that's in the winter. That's just a peak of how much snow we get up there.
Do y'all have like is it a public school system up there, and they have you have to go to? Is it in town there?
Yes.
They have a lot of snow days.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh man.
And that's at the creek. You can kind of see it's like frozen over a little bit there. But
that's cold.
It was pretty cold.
Did you have enough clothes when you went up there?
I did actually, and it really wasn't that cold. It was just a lot of snow. We had a bunch of snow.
All right, this is a little fuzzy because you took it at a distance. What's going on here?
Dude, you see all those little brown things, little
Yeah.
brown spots right there? There's a bunch of elk.
Is that in the field?
Yes, it was this
Man.
big field. It was on my way back from this town called Kalispell that we go to. And we're on our way back, and I'm sitting in the back of the truck, and I look out, and I'm like, oh, stop! And so we stopped, and of course, we had to get out and take pictures.
Yeah,
there was about 100, if not more.
I don't guess
there.
y'all having rednecks, because if y'all did, I hear it right now. Billy Ray, get the gun.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
All right, a lot of your friends and family.
Yeah, that's a bunch of my friends. We were out at camping at Horseshoe Lake.
Okay, now
one
your
of
friends
my
in
favorite-
Montana, they can watch this on YouTube, so you're going to give them a shout out?
Perfect. Oh, absolutely. What's up, y'all?
Okay, right here.
Yeah, and that's on a hike up
Okay.
at. It was a pretty cool view.
You
So
do a lot of hiking.
I do. I like
Yeah,
hiking.
your mom. We do
There's-
have your mom
Yeah.
here.
Well, that
Okay.
was on our way up. Whenever my parents were helping me move up there, that was kind of a stop into the Badlands.
And I bet you your mom cried all the way home.
Oh gosh,
I'm
yes.
gonna go rapidly through these others.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pass all
absolutely.
of them.
Yep.
Your friends.
Yeah, it's me and Hannah. That's me and I call her my Spartan mama.
Oh,
She's-
all right. You got a little. All right. And that's your Spartan race. Tell us about that.
Spartan race. I've actually gotten really into that here recently.
Like an Ironman sort of deal.
Yeah, and they do a big race up in Big Fork, and
The last picture, right beside the road.
that is, and it's actually that was taken, I guess, 5 minutes away from where I live, but like dude, they hang out, they come down into the
Okay.
roads and everything.
All right, we got to wrap things up. You're living a dream, and I want to wish you continued good luck. You got a good church out there and all, and good folks out there?
Absolutely, yeah, Libby Christian.
Oh, good deal. Well, I know you folks miss you, but I know they're real proud of you.
Oh yeah, I know. I
So
miss them.
stay in touch and send me stuff on YouTube or whatever, and then I'll
Sure
put it
will.
on here, okay?
Okay,
Great
right
seeing you,
on.
honey.
It was good to see you too.
Okay, Lydia Graff, get back careful, okay?
Okay.
Thank y'all for watching Panhandle Outdoors. Got a big giveaway tomorrow on the seafood. Y'all do something good for your fellow man, and God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.